As a recovering good girl, my life changed when I realized that telling people the truth would make me hate their guts a lot less. And I'll tell you 3 reasons why. Number 1, when I'm honest, I like myself more, regardless of the way they respond. Honesty is completely cathartic. It does something for me. As women, we're told to be quiet, to be soft, to just go with it. When I stand up for myself and I share a need or a concern, I am giving myself evidence that I got me, that what I have to share is important. And no matter where we land, I am not keeping shit to myself. Number 2, if they respond with hostility or defensiveness, this is feedback for me. I now know where they stand and what kind of boundary I need to set. And this does 2 things. It helps me stay grounded. I'll set and communicate the boundary, then I'll wait. The other thing is, if they insist on pushing the boundary, I get to withdraw without looking back, and there's really no more room for doubt. And number 3, I trust and respect myself more for it. The more I respect myself, the less chances I give to people to walk all over me or cross the line in any way. I am big on communication, on understanding, on giving each other grace. We're all different people and there will be friction when we are. And any 2 people in any dynamic need to find a way to resolve and repair if they are both equally invested in the relationship. I am also big on honoring ourselves. And if someone is not giving you the space to share who you are, to feel safe to be who you are, and if they're constantly pushing your boundaries, then they don't get to be around you anymore. That being said, depending on the relationship and the nuance of the connection you have, the bond, the history, not everyone has to be cut off from our lives. Sometimes setting really clear boundaries and enforcing them is the best way forward. When we really get to know ourselves and we figure out what we need, what we love, what fulfills us, what makes us feel happy, what triggers us, what pushes our buttons, and why, we're able to read situations better. And it will become much easier and much more intuitive for us to know what to take and what to leave when someone gives us advice. Otherwise, everything feels vague and life becomes quite unbearable. Now, I'll be real with you. Sitting here talking about this is so easy. It is so easy for me to sit here and talk about it. Doing it, saying it, is a whole other thing. To find yourself in a situation where you want to set the world on fire, but your anxiety and your good girl instincts kick in and instead you freeze, you choke on your own words, you withdraw, and you walk away in defeat. When I started doing this, it would happen to me too often. And every time I would walk away without speaking up, I hated it. I hated it whenever I couldn't speak up. And every time it would happen after, it would send a shiver down my spine because now I'm freezing and I don't know what to do. There is this rage inside me and I don't know what to do with it. I had to keep doing something different, something that felt so new, so unreal, so unnatural to me because it went against everything I learned to do, everything I learned to be since I was a child until it became a part of my identity. So if you're thinking, yes, I got it, how do I actually do it? I got you, but you might not like the answer. The how is in practice and repetition. Find a friend, someone you know and you trust, who you can practice this with. Tell them something that annoys you. Tell them something that bothers you and have them do it in front of you or ask them to say to you. This helps in a low stakes situation. So you're practicing when the stakes are low. So when you're in real life, this gets easier for you. You absolutely have to make this your new familiar. And the only way to nail this down is by practicing and repeating. Here are some examples to respond. Hey, I don't like that. It bothers me when someone says or does fill in the blank. When you do this, it makes me feel fill in the blank. I want to talk about what happened earlier when fill in the blank. Or you can take the attention off yourself completely and ask a question instead. Can you help me understand why you said or did that? Could you say that one more time? Did you mean to say that to me? Do you realize how you sound right now? Your intensity and the way you respond would depend on the situation, the person, and the severity of the offense. If it's a low intensity contact, you might go for something simpler and smaller. But if it's a high intensity situation, a bold, direct comment or call out will be best. You will learn to understand which situation requires what level of reaction from you or what level of response from you. The more you practice, the more you let yourself be in situations where that happens, and the more you let yourself practice responding in real time. Now, I want to talk about a few housekeeping items. Don't say sorry and don't be sorry. Don't be afraid to go low. If you don't have anyone to practice with, use a mirror, finally. If this is a situation with a man, don't be afraid to lean more toward intense and adjust later if necessary. Don't soften your response to protect a man's ego or to try and shield him from the discomfort of owning up to his actions. I know that this is hard. I also know that you're a bad bitch who can do hard things. The way for this to become a lot less scary and stop feeling like hard work all the time is for you to keep showing up and keep repeating something new until it becomes familiar and until it becomes a part of who you are.